This intro is brought to you by the letter S, which stands for Stay With Me by Miki Mitsubara, the Japanese city pop song from the early 80s, I think. Been listening to that song a lot, so that's what the intro's about today. I was originally, my first idea for this intro, the first draft was I was going to say, this intro is brought to you by the letter S, which stands for, and then I was just going to play the iconic part of the song where she belts out the Stay With Me. And then I went, oh yeah, I can't do that anymore. I will be, with how copyright works now, especially with how it's going on Twitch, I think they just shoot you. I'm not sure, but anyway, you can just imagine. If you want to, you can. I'll give you the idea. You can just play the intro, and then after I say the letter S, which stands for, you can just cue up the song and play it. If you haven't heard it, it's a really good song. I heard it on a random mix that I just clicked on, and it has been with me for weeks. Really, really good song. A whole different genre that I never even knew existed called city pop. It's very, very strong. You should check it out. Anyway, let's begin. We are Soul Guard today, and I think that there might have been a request, but it was a few episodes. Oh, we're not Soul Guard. What am I talking about? We're Tethys. There was definitely not a request for Tethys, so we're just going to get into it. If you celebrate, it is the 25th of December right now. For you, it's the 24th for me. It's actually still the 24th, too, because I'm recording this at 9:30. But, yeah. Hope you're having a nice holiday season. Whatever holiday you celebrate. I would have done hey, today is Hanukkah, but I didn't really know when Hanukkah was. I think it was the 10th is when it started, and it ended recently. But, that one's not really as talked about in Western culture, I find. Anything else for you? Not really. Hope you're having a nice day. We can begin. It is... Oh no, first of all, don't forget to comment, subscribe. Gotta get that one in there as well. And now it is Explosive Daedalus, Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Curse Spell, Patient Seraph, Flash Freeze, Vine Grasp, Guardian Stone. Wow, we're the inverse of what we played yesterday, right? We were Awoken, Exile, Stygian. Today we're a Stygian, Exile, Awoken. I like this combo 10 times more. Yeah, I'm a big fan. If we can get that tome, I'll be ecstatic. Get that Stygian tome. Also, no pushback Talos when we have Tethys. Another piece of great news. I think we have nothing. Yeah, we have nothing to trigger Split Anvil, so I'll just take Icicle Fracture. Icicle Fracture, probably one of the relics that I've cooled on the most, no pun intended. This is the Conduit run. This is the one. This is it. I'm gonna do it again. I mean, it worked last time pretty well. We just have to prioritize, above all else, hitting that Stygian banner and getting a good unit. Because we're weak in this combat. So we play as such. We are weak in this combat, and then we're good as time moves forward. Lots of, honestly, I feel like we're kind of having a, not a shift or a resurgence per se, but, I've been playing a lot of runs that I have not played before, and I like it. This is another example. Hey, Flash Freeze counts. I do not want to kill this 5-1. I want this Train Steward to die so I can replace him. That's important. Replacing him with Guardian Stone is fine. That should be worth more. I just have to, Too bad I can't, make Root Seeds cost 1 less with Tethys, because that would be really good. Oh, we get rolled by this Foot Soldier, don't we? He just absolutely does it to us here. So, it's 10 damage per round. You're at 11, you're at 4, 9. If I play 2 spells, then I get another round for Tethys to hit, which is worth it. So I should play Root Seeds. I should play Frozen Lance. I think that our plan here is to just draw into the Flash Freezes to get it here. Kill him with those. So I can just do this and greed for the 2 health. Oh yeah, we have the Icicle Fracture as well. Okay. We got the Vine Grasp. It's not a huge deal here. It's just, it's fine. It was a little unfortunate, but the draw order shouldn't hurt us a ton here. You expect to take some damage with Conduit Tethys as your starter anyway. And we took a total of 10, which is really not that bad. This is the fatal flaw of Conduit Tethys, though. It's horrible in the first combat. It's so bad. So bad. I will take Flash Freeze number 3 here. Yeah, seems good with Conduit. None of these work with Conduit, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Restoration Detonation does. Someone told me that this doesn't work for either of them. It doesn't work for Edge Prior or Conduit, so the spell is just kind of a nothing. But, you know, it's probably okay. I'm gonna skip. I could take that, but I don't think I want to. Alright, give me something good here. Quick, +5, +10, and +10. Oh. So, we can take the normal choice, Siren of the Sea, the reasonable answer to the question, or I can just click on Lodestone Totem here. Oops. So Lodestone Totem, basically, you know the drill. We're gonna go for... We're gonna take energy for sure, because it's Curse Spell now. Like 100% this is a good run for energy, even if it's just to draw more root, or play more Root Seeds. I want to roll. I'm looking for +25. Oh yeah, this is really good. Okay. Yeah. If we survive Daedalus, I think that this run is won. Basically. +4. I'm gonna play it cool here. I'm not gonna take the unit draft because I think that we have all that we need. So basically what we're gonna do from here is we're going to play like this. And we're going to let these enemies die by walking into the Pyre Room. And that's gonna be the whole plan. And then for the boss, we're just gonna, for floating bosses, apply so much sap that it doesn't matter. And hope that it's enough, basically. Yeah, wow, look at the conduit here. You should go in the back. And we go like this. I'm gonna ping this guy off just in case. It's a weird one. But the idea here is gonna be we go right and duplicate this Lodestone Totem, and then it just becomes a, you know, you see where it's going, I imagine. It becomes doomed for the enemies. You're gonna be at 0 of 6, so at the end of the round you're gonna go up and hit me for 2. That's okay, right? I'm not gonna kill him, so if I don't sap, he's gonna hit me for 3, so it is good to sap. It is hypothetically less damage taken. And it's only 2, fine. And yeah, fine. I think that we're gonna leave this combat with no problems. We would have been fine to take the trial, I think, but we want to be careful with our fire health because one round where that guy survives, not one round where the backline survives, is what I mean to say, and it's pretty rough. But yeah, our setup is gonna look something like this. It's only really bad if we draw both Lodestone Totems on the first turn. Oh my god, I could make the full totem build. I could put them all down. The dream. Mollusk Mage could be cool too, but I'm gonna skip. Glimmer doesn't count, right? Does Glimmer count? I don't think Glimmer counts. I'll take Sting. A spell that does nothing and draws us another card is really good. We'll go right. Shark. Man, I would have taken either of the sirens here, but I will not take one of these. Will I? If I get Frostbite on Tethys, it won't be an issue. If I don't get Frostbite on Tethys, I might regret not taking this here. Because we're gonna put all that sap up, and then what are we gonna do? We're gonna do very little damage. I guess we're gonna live through Root Seeds? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we're looking at here. It's definitely a weird one. Or just spell. Yeah, you can take... I could send Guardian Stone and see what that's like. I think I will give you... I'll just give him a Flash Freeze. Spreading Flash Freeze is one way I could see this working out. You just spam flash freezes on Seraph. But if we get not spell weakness in our next two, then we're also fine, right? If every single one of these is conduit spell weakness, then we're going to be in a bit of a more awkward spot. Ah, and we also need to avoid this. This is the nightmare that we're trying to not have happen right here. The classic double totem draw. I guess sometimes even if it does happen like that, we can just, I won't play the Train Steward. Sometimes we'll get the Icicle Fracture to save us at least. This is your big turn, right? The turn where you get to really go, oh yeah. Now we're set, right? Like, that's a lot. I guess it's not gonna win us the game, and also this is a bad boss to fight because Explosive Sigil means that if they go up and die to the pyre, they still hurt us. But what's the harm? It is like, it does hurt. It's gonna hurt us for 3, 4, 5. Like, there's gonna be some damage coming through here, but we'll be okay. We have the pyre health banked up, so it's not a huge deal. I think. We are gonna take it a bit. Can I kill you? I can't kill you. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. This one's weird just because we really have no way to... Like, Seraph is gonna be a problem because it's patient. If we get the Stygian tome, then we're probably fine. Or we can win through flash freezes, which is also acceptable. Whoa. Yeah, so we got some good options here, I think. Because if we win through the flash freezes like this, it's still fine. Should be fine anyway. And we took 8 here from the passive damage. Cuddlebeard would also win us this run, like, hands down. There's a lot of ways I can see this one winning for us anyway. Which is a good sign, right? When I have a run where I go, oh yeah, there's a lot of ways that this floor can end up killing things, right? We apply 18 sap and all of this armor. When we're in a position like this where it's like, oh yeah, we have a lot of ways to win this, then it's good because a lot of times one of them shows up. I'll probably take the rail spike here. I think it's fine. I don't really like Spike of the Stygian all that much. I'm down for rail spike. What the fuck? They're all rare? I mean, Offering Monument with Conduit Tethys is strong. Yes, that is strong. I'm down. And we'll take energy. Let's just cycle through really quickly and get the replay on our missed totem if we draw both. So I think it's solid. I don't need -1s on anything but root seeds, so I'm not in a huge rush to go over here. I don't like need holdover or anything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go right. I want the pyre health mainly, because we are going to be surviving by letting enemies go through. Excuse me? There we go. Mostly worried about Seraph's backline. I should have probably picked up the Glimmer because of that, but we'll see where we stand. Okay. I mean, if I know. I said that I'm worried about backline and then I didn't take the sweep. I know. But I'm also worried about the fact that doing 4,000 damage to Seraph is currently not feasible. How worried am I? I'm about this worried. I'm about a +10 on my totem level of worried here. Fine. Yeah, fine. It's another exciting one. I'm not worried about this mark. Yeah, it should be free. I mean, in the worst case, it's 6. This run has flexibility too. I can always play top floor. I want to have these spells play before Offering Monument goes down. It's gonna be 4. I mean, sometimes I draw into Frozen Lance or Vine Grasp off of this and then we take 0 here. I guess it's worth the shot. Because, like, even if we miss and hit the Lodestone Totem, it doesn't matter. Yeah, look at that. And we hit both, even. Cool. And then we just stop. I don't want to draw any more cards here. Also, you may be thinking, hey, why did I put that Offering Monument in the back like that? And the reason is because they actually changed how it works. Offering Monuments -5 now takes away max health and current health. It takes both. So you gotta be aware. Probably a good idea for me to play 1 spell up here that isn't Vine Grasp. Although I need to play 2 to not take 12 here. I guess I can play Root Seeds. I'm gonna let the Collector go. I took this trial, I'm gonna let this Collector go. I guess, although I can just take the damage. Let's see what this looks like. I put it on the Dazed one. So, it's gonna be 6. If I play Vine Grasp, I will take less, but I'm gonna take the money here. You can argue against that choice. 6. If I had put it on the other one, it would have been more, I think. I'm not 100% certain on that one, I'll be honest with you. I am also incanting the Clipped Reflector here, but I'm reasonably confident that it's okay. -16. Yeah, I think that you're gonna go up with -14. I think that you're gonna die in less than 4 rounds, is that right? What is it? It's 14 that you're gonna be at. So you're at -7, so you have to die in 4 rounds. You have to be below 120. Yeah, you are. Okay. I can play this game also, it's free. I think that I just keep cycling and stacking my armor here. Hard to say. Like, maybe what I just did is wrong. I don't, the thing is, I don't think that that turn matters a lot. I think that you can play that turn out in whatever way you want, and you're gonna find a very similar result. Look at the cycle. What do you got for me, Rail Spike? 1 Root Seeds is fine, right? It's not gonna do a whole lot for us, but it's more draw. In this one turn, I applied 24 sap. I applied -48 in that turn. Maybe there's nothing to be worried about. Maybe we can just kill Seraph by having Tethys hit Seraph 100 times. I'm gonna, by the way, as is customary in a run of this caliber, I'm gonna go ahead and switch on to Super Ultra because the animation time is tough. Oh man. I think that we're okay. This is another just ridiculous run. Look at this shit. I don't know what else to say other than just look at this. Play Flash Freezes on the boss. I'll just hold Vine Grasp. I guess it's wrong too because of the draw, but you know. Man, I dare you to give me Self-Made Harpy here. Oh, I dare you to give me Self-Made Harpy. We will brutalize Self-Made Harpy. Ooh, buddy. It'll be rough. Preserving cards is pretty rough here because of the Icicle Fracture, plus the number of cards we're drawing in a turn being like 7 to 8, usually. I think that it's good to skip here. I could take Titan's Tooth, but I have no discards, so I will skip. More energy is okay, but do I need more energy? Not really. It's hard to find 5 energy that needs to be played. It's only really on the first turn, but I think it's fine. If we have a draw where we don't draw both totems, we just crush. Oh, we got Spreading Flash Freezes. This run is going to become very, very silly. All that we need to do now is look at trinkets and oh my god. I was about to say, sometimes we open up trinkets and we hit one of the god rolls, and this is a top tier hit. Forever Flame is really good here. Too bad this double stack isn't before the, or after the spreading effect, but it's not here yet. Yeah, okay, this run is like, it's over. I don't have to hold Train Stewards for any reason here. I need to like acknowledge the fact that I don't need to do this because we're gonna crush Crystal Cloak anyway, because I've lost a Crystal Cloak recently and it stings. Yeah, fuck you, Crystal Cloak, get away from me. I don't really... Is there a trinket shop? There is a trinket shop. I will take this trial. This is a potential overstepping of my bounds here, though. Especially with a turn one that looks like this. Alright, never mind, the turn one was fine. It doesn't matter anymore, right? Because we can just play everything always. This is the floor. Look at this floor. It's just a bunch of totems and that's just powering them. It's crazy. Look at that. Oh, I can't play it, right? Just pull him to the front. Actually, I may as well take off his spell shield. He's the only enemy that's any threat to us here. As usual. On this combat, you have exactly one enemy that you're afraid of. It's the second wave Clipped Guardian. I feel like wave or 4-5 has a lot of the only enemy that I'm afraid of is the second wave's enemy. You know what I'm saying? There's like exactly one enemy on every one of these. Or like one wave and it's the second wave that's scary, right? I'm thinking of the Harvesters of Death combat that has that just terrifying guy. It's the Sycophant. Oh no, that's the first wave, isn't it? What wave am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the stealth combat wave where it's the tank plus the... Sorry, just admiring my 18 sap here. The tank plus stealth guy plus harvester at the back is just... Ooh, buddy. Wake up screaming thinking about those guys. Those guys are frightening. This run is frightening. 4-5, I used to say that the only real scary part of this game that you can see is like the boss floors 3, 6, and 8, but I think that 4-5 is also pretty scary, and 7. So 4 is typically free. Really, it's only 4 and 1 that are free as I think about it, right? And kind of Daedalus at this point too. Daedalus is pretty free. Wow, even without sapping, we win this. Through 6 rounds of stealth, we win without sapping. That's wild. It's doomed. She didn't even take a shot. Oh, it's doomed. What the hell? All that I need, and it's not even that big of a deal if we miss it, but all that I could really use here is the way to bring Seraph's attack down all the way, which is silence. But we'll just stack a ton on him anyway. I'm gonna skip this. Although Ice Storm is a free spell, I'm gonna skip it though. I don't need any of these. So the only question that's really worth posing is, do I duplicate the totem again? Or do I go for the trinket shop? It doesn't matter. I think that the trinket shop leads to potentially higher outcomes though. Like if we see one of the high rolls here, we go insane. Double Incanter Cuddlebeard. Titan's Claw is kind of cool too. But I will... Ah well. Doesn't really matter, right? You just kind of... I'm kind of just looking for fun right now. We're power tripping like mad. Should say, don't really want to disrespect Curse Spell and just get overwhelmed by the curses here. Yeah. So, with the mindset of don't disrespect Curse Spell, plus the fact that we apply, like, 22 sap in these turns, I think it's best to play it like this. Although maybe it's not. Because I am going to take these curses anyway. I don't really punch through the curses very well. Rather, I don't punch through these guys very well, the frontline enemies. We have the spreading flash freezes though. And once we do this, we start scaling. Thought I might actually kill this thing. Dead weight. I may as well rail spike here. Oh, this costs 0 because of Forever Flame. I was like, huh. That doesn't look right, does it? No, that's right. Really good draw as well. This is the full totem conduit run, and it is insane. Conduit Tethys, maybe good. I think it is more. Conduit Tethys is good as long as you don't whiff, but the big part about that is that hitting good units in Stygian is really easy. I would like to start playing Frostbite onto Belle, but she needs to come down to the bottom 4 so that I can snap. Yeah, okay. On this turn, we should swing. It's like, oh, it's a little scary, I'm not really applying enough, I'm maybe worried about Belle. On this turn, we should have nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, we just put down 12 sap, so. We are kind of taking it on the curses front. Because we're at -14 though. Ugh. It's like I'm cognizant of the fact, as I always am. I'm aware of the fact that this run can get away from me if I become complacent. But at the same time, I mean, you see what we're doing to these fools. It can definitely sneak away from me. But in the same vein, we are crushing it. Once we get the draw too, because our draw is slowing down because of the spreading. Ah, not dead. Just apply another bit of sap and then fine. This is a long fight. It's like watching a Legion of Wax kill something. Our total damage is like 70. The 20 damage on the totem matters. Oh. It's just all I can say. Oh. I'll grab Hoarfrost Effigy. This is another one of those cards that's like not really needed on this run, but it might be. Usually a run that can win with Hoarfrost Effigy is gonna win without Hoarfrost Effigy, but I'm down to take it because it might look cool. You might get to like do something real wacky with it. You never know. I'm gonna go left. I want to upgrade the spreading flash freeze. I could do it with holdover. And we just start drawing hands full of it. Is that a bad thing? Well, yeah, I don't know. One thing that I'm interested in, this is an interaction I don't know. If you have Heaven's Finest and you give this a cost increase, does it stay at 0 or does it go to 1? My belief is that it goes to 1, but I'm not sure, right? Because it says reduce cost to 0. So you would think that it would reduce it to 0 after the +1, but it might be like reduce it to 0 at the time of picking this up and then the +1. Like, it does the order matter, basically, is the question. And the answer is, yeah, I don't know. It might. Could hold over Hoarfrost Effigy. I mean, if you do this, you just guarantee the kill on Seraph, right? Pretty sure. I don't know. We can do anything, I feel like. As I just said that we like don't want to be cocky, but also we can do anything. I'm gonna hold over the Sting here. Maybe I should do Root Seeds, but oh well. Holding over Sting applies the sap, it gives us the +1 draw. It's like everything we want. I'll save the rest of my money. Prism Lance isn't super bad, but it's probably the worst card here. And worth removing. I don't think I want to remove too much more though. Ember Stasis, Penitent Remains? I mean, For the first time in my life, for like, this might not be bad. It's like, it's bad, but like, it's worth thinking about. Crazy. And it is spell weakness all the way. At this point, I am not really worried about backline considering the amount of frostbite we have. I think it's fine to take Conduit 3 for the 40 attack instead. You can maybe argue that the sweep is better, but I don't know. Is this fine? This should be fine. I can't really imagine them overwhelming me in 3 turns, especially with Frozen Lance. Look at the spike here. Yeah. We're fine. The like hyper defensive setup here. The unbelievably defensive setup we have going on here is something to behold, truly. I want to make sure that I am picking off the Wilt Wings wherever possible. Yeah, Hoarfrost Effigy can get frozen as well. That's nice. Oh, I have room for another Lodestone Totem. I thought I didn't for some reason. I don't know why I thought I couldn't play another Lodestone Totem here. It's very wrong. So I should definitely pick one of those up. Oh wow, this deck can like maybe... I could maybe one-turn Seraph if he comes on this floor. Probably not. But like, we could come pretty close looking at this shit right here, right? If I don't spread too much, I could probably kill Seraph in one turn on the floor. If I remove enough cards, more like. Because, hang on, now I gotta think about that. I'll think about that when we get out of this combat. I think that there's a way to kill Seraph in like... I think we can kill Seraph outside of Relentless here. Which would be, you know... Ooh. I was meant to kill these guys, I forgot to. It's not a huge deal though. Did I -1 that Flash Freeze? I think I did. I think I double stacked it and then I gave it -1, which, you know, instinctively that makes sense, right? When you say it out loud, that sounds like it makes sense. But when you think about it just a touch, you go, oh wait, that's right. That wasn't a good idea. May as well. Yeah, the +8 wasn't really a threat here. I had to think about it a bit, because I was like, I shouldn't take this, but, you know, when you get right down to it, when you're applying -22 in a single turn, you're usually okay. It seems to me anyway. There's 48 Frostbite for you. Not bad. I think he's gonna die. I think that he's gonna die. Why don't you push us through 2 of them? He does actually put up a pretty good fight. Never mind. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I should really have picked up, Glacial Seal, even though it's bad. I should have taken it. I mean, it would be good here too because of Forever Flame, but could have taken it just to do like a, oh my god, Glacial Seal. It's all the totems. And Graft is pretty good. I'm gonna skip though, because I think that we can, so I mentioned it, I think we can kill Seraph in one turn. So let me take a quick inventory here. Ugh. How many cards do we have after Consumes? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, assume I don't play any of these, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So basically the idea here is if I go down to like 11 cards or so, if we go down to 11 cards with Offering Monument, we play the Flash Freezes, like we play the 2 Flash Freezes on the Seraph, and then once we play Offering Monument, we just draw all of our cards into hand and then just cycle between Hoarfrost Effigy and Flash Freeze until the Offering Monument dies. I think that'll just kill him. Right? So I'd have to remove a bunch, but I'm down to give it a shot because I don't think we have a ton to lose. Frostbite 2 doesn't matter. The Sigiled Seaweed doesn't coin flip Seraph until Seraph enters the train, I believe, which is once Relentless starts, so it doesn't help us too much here. Overall. Hell's Banners is pretty cool. Fine. I want to go... I want to -1 some Root Seeds here. And we're going to remove 2... Remove 1 Frozen Lance and 1 Root Seeds. Start us off here. And then I will remove the Vine Grasps. I might be throwing the run here. I don't think I am, but I might be. I just want to say, it's possible I'm losing for this. I rolled this already, right? Yeah, it was underwhelming. Yeah, okay. I can purge 1 more. I'm worried about going too low on Root Seeds. I think it's best to remove Frozen Lance here. And you know what? Give me Hell's Banners. Do this too. Okay. So if we play this smart, I think we can kill Seraph. The most important thing is to not accidentally die trying to set this up. That's the most important piece of the puzzle here. Right. So what we don't want to do is we don't want to just like play... I don't want to play Offering Monument here, I don't think. Or if I do... We have 5 energy. It's like, I want to save its health, but I think it's okay. We'll put the Frostbite down. Begin. Okay. Like, it's possible that we kill Seraph this turn, which is interesting, I would say. I don't think we do, but it's possible. We'll see where we stand. I don't care about rallying Seraph here. Now, I don't want to play this Flash Freeze. We play cards that are free, but not this one. Warfrost him, play the free cards. So I'm not going to one-turn him, right? Because I have to draw through too many cards here. But we applied 200 Frostbite in this turn. So I think it's pretty good. We also applied 30 sap that turn, so eat shit, Sarah. Then when he comes up here again and I frostbite him again, he's just probably going to pass away pretty quickly after. Maybe not immediately, but it's going to be a pretty quick one. Put some more Flash Freezes on ya. Need the Rail Spike just to, ooh, nice. Just to get it out so that I can make more Frost Effigy frozen. This is the run. Like, this is the run to kill Seraph outside of Relentless. And I know I've done this before, but, you know, it's still fun to do, I think. I still enjoy it anyway. 548. Never wrong to, I may as well play this. It's not wrong to play spells anymore also because his sap is so high. A rule of thumb for fighting Seraph with sap, specifically Patient Seraph, is if you are going to play entirely around your sap, which you usually are, you just never stop applying it. You never think about your incants or anything like that after you start it. Seraph doesn't have long. What I should do is I should stop because I want to not have my whole deck be Flash Freezes. Although I have to actually not die here, something important to note as well. Gotta make sure I don't kill myself on this turn. You good, Sarah? You good, brother? Oh, looking too hot over there. Yeah, he's dead, right? He's just dead, actually. He's dead one round, but he's gonna die right before entering Relentless. So it's not the perfect dream. He dies right now. I'm pretty sure if I press end turn, it just ends, right? Yeah. 4 turned him. Nice. You see, it's like, Hoarfrost Effigy. Did I need Hoarfrost Effigy there? No, Seraph had like something like 60 sap, but by playing Hoarfrost Effigy, I got to kill Seraph outside of Relentless, which is cool. It's on runs that are close, you skip Hoarfrost Effigy because it's usually a dead draw. But on runs that are not close at all, it's just like you can be as absurd as you want. You just go, yeah, Seraph, I'm gonna now fucking windmill slam on your bitch ass. Do Michael Jordan proud, dunking your head. Yeah, new personal record on enemies killed by the pyre. By 1. Could have been an even bigger personal record, except that I killed Seraph before more enemies could go to the pyre. What a ridiculous run. Conduit Tethys, not so bad as long as you have to get. I think that there's 3 things you have to hit for Conduit Tethys, right? You have to hit the Lodestone Totem, or the Siren of the Sea, or the Siren, or the Nameless Siren, but the Nameless Siren's a little risky. And then you can also do it with, like, if you get Nameless Siren and then the Armor Shark, that also works. Or if you get Incan Armor too. Basically, it just enables your already ridiculously powerful units to become even more ridiculously powerful. Something that is easy to overlook when you look at Conduit itself. Your champion basically does nothing, but Stygian units are busted. So it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.